Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm super excited to walk you through a step-by-step tutorial on how to make your own corset from the scratch, whether you are a sewing enthusiast or you are just getting started. This video will guide you through the drafting process of a corset, so please stay to the end of the tutorial. If you are joining us for the first time, thank you for joining us, and also don't forget to click the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell to get notified anytime we have a new tutorial. For our returning subscribers, thank you for always coming back. And also, if you'd like to join my WhatsApp group, the link will be in the description box. If you have any question, you can drop it in the comment section. And also, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Thank you, and let's get started. Alright, so to draft this corset top with a back shape now, I've drawn off the outline you'll be needing. So this is the shoulder line, the chest line, the bust point, the under bust, the waistline. So also from the waistline for the Basque effect, I stepped down by 4 inches. So that is what we'll be using for the Basque effect on the waistline. So now that we've done that, now we go ahead to impute all of our measurements. So my shoulder measurement first is 7 inches. Mark the same thing on the chest line. And also do your shoulder slope. Step down by 1 inch from the shoulder line and connect it to 3 inches for the neck width. So we have this, impute your bust measurement. So take the same thing on your under bust and also on the waistline. So now that we have that, we'll take our nipple to nipple measurement, which is 6.5 divided by 2. I have 3.25 here. So I'll take it to this full length here. Then connect together. So I'll take my waist measurement, which is 7.5. My under bust measurement also 7.5. So whatever excess I have here, which is 1.75, is what I'll be using as my dart. So we've measured the same thing on the under bust, and the darts, both the waist darts and the bust darts, will be stopping 0.5 before the bust point. So whatever that I have on the waistline, I'm going to take it to where the Basque shape is. That's the hemline. So I will do the marking, the same thing I have on the waistline. I will do it at that point too. Then I'll connect the line down there. Okay, so once we have this now, we can go ahead and draw out our Basque shape. So to draw out the Basque shape now, you just have to close your dart first. So you close the darts and just draw it out like this. So the shape of the Basque can be curved and it can be straight, whichever one you decide to use. Okay, so I have the Basque shape here already, and I open it this is what it's going to give me. So now to cut to the corset on the upper part, now you're going to measure the cup height, how high you want the cup to be. So for me, I'm going to be using 7 inches as the cup height for this particular measurement. To measure the cup height, you start from the underbust to where you want the cup to stop. So I have my cup height like this, and also how deep I want the neck to be. So this is my bust point. Now from my bust point, I'm going to step up by 1 inch. So from the bust point, I step up by 1 inch. That is how deep I want my corset to be. So from this point here, I'm going to measure 0.5 down to the under bust. So this is going to be the center of my 2 cups. So I have this like this. So I'm going to connect this place. Now it's a sleeveless corset, so it's not going to be having any sleeve. So I'm just going to blend it to the armhole here. This is why I did not even bother to draw out the armhole. So from this 0.5 here, I'll connect it like this. So it depends on the shape you want for your corset. So I have this here like this. So I blend it to the armhole. So this is coming like this and it's going this way. So to do the overbust type thing now, I'm going to use whatever I have remaining on the shoulder after removing the neck width. So I have 4 inches here, so I'm going to have this, then I'll connect it to be able to do my okay. So once I have this, so on this point now, I'm going to be doing the slicing of 0.75 on both sides. 0.75 on both sides. You can use 0.5, but I prefer 0.75 so that there will be no gaping on this side here. So we have this like so. So we are almost done with the shaping of the corset. So the next we're going to do is to draw out the first side of our corset. So from this point now, you're going to connect it using your cuff rule to this underbust tightening shape here. So just place your cuff rule like this, then you mark out the shape. So we have the shape for this first side of the cup, we have it marked out. So we have this also. Okay, so now we've not done our side, our bust dart. Now the difference in the front and the back is 1.5 for this particular measurement. So I'll mark it out, then I'll connect it. So before I will draft out the side cup here, I'm going to have to slash the darts open first, so as for me to be able to close the bust dart. So I'm cutting this up here. So I'll just slash this dart here like this. Okay, so once I have this here like this, I'll just go ahead and close the bust dart. So I have my bust dart closed. So you secure it down here like this. So whatever excess is here, you just blend it back to this point. Just blend it back to this point like this. So now that we've drawn out, we've closed our bust dart. Now we can go ahead to draw out the second side of the cup. So from this side front now, I'm going to be stepping in by 1.5 or 2 inches, but 1.5 is okay. So I'll step in by 1.5. So I'll connect this point to this point and up to this place here. So the best way to connect it is you just use your curve rule like this. So we have this curve here. So we have this side front. So this is the center front here, and this is the side front of our corset, and this is where the joining is going to be. So you want to do like a 3-piece pattern corset like it's in the picture. So you just make sure you close this dart also. You close this dart, secure it down. So we secure this dart down like this. So you carefully secure it down. Then you can just draw out the shape as you want. So you can make it something like this. Now there's no fixed measurement on how to do this. So you just whatever you want out the shape to be. So just mark it out. So let's go with this second one. So just do it like this. Okay, so this will be my 1, the 2, and the 3rd piece of the cup. And don't forget, always label where the joining point is going to be, so as not to have any mix-up. So now that we are done with this part, now we'll go ahead and cut out the pattern. Okay, so this is how my corset is going to be looking like. So you have this 3 piece for the cup, and also this is the down parts of the corset. So go ahead now to draft the upper part. So this is what we'll be using for the back draft. Now I've drawn out the outline also. So we'll start by imputing all our measurements. My bust measurement and also the waist measurement like this. So connect it together like so. So this back is not going to be having a dart, and it's going to be having a lacing bar at the at the back here like this. So to be sure that what we have on this side of the back and the front is equal, you fold in this part like this, then you place it here like this. So the length, the depth of the back will be stopping on the chest line also. So from the chest line now, you can decide to just make a stylish back so that it will not be just straight. So you can just slash it down like this to have a lower back. So I think I prefer this one like this. So I'm going to be marking 2 inches or 2.5 on this upper part for my lacing, and on the down part I'll be working with 2 inches. Then I'll connect it together so as to have something slant for the lacing bar so that it will not to be straight. So it's this part I'll be having the highlights. So I'm using this part as the highlights back. Don't forget, you mark it up your side back and your center back. So once you label it out like this, then you can go ahead and so we have our back body like this, and this is the front patterns. So thank you for joining us in today's class. If you are here to subscribe, don't forget to click the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell to get notified anytime we have a new tutorial. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and see you in the next class.